No, it's
We're
not
gonna
just
have,
that.
we're gonna have 6 shamans.
We could just have all shamans.
We technically could, but that sounds terrible.
Oh, because they can heal.
They can
Heal,
do all of
melee,
them.
range, tank.
So we need to recruit some healers, unless Sam wants to solo heal it.
I'm not that good.
Is Molten Core unlocked?
No, not until 60.
Oh, because I was gonna say it'd be cool to go in and see if we could kill any trash. Like if you could take 20 people into Molten Core and kill trash, just out of curiosity.
You guys, I wish I would have showed you guys, but the way I leveled in ZF was I did it solo pretty much the whole way too. And then I found out with the incursions afterwards.
Yeah, well, I wanted to do that. No, I shouldn't say I wanted to, because that makes it sound like I didn't want to play with Sam and Al. But I leveled with Sam because I wanted to level with Sam because that's the best way to get Sam
We
to
also
level.
wanted to level with Al, but he has a job.
But Al was at work because they didn't give him enough notice to book it off.
Yeah. Nope.
But no, I wanted to go and try and do the mage graveyard solo pulls with my hunter to see if I could do it and level that way, which I didn't get a chance to because I leveled. But as soon as I hit 50, I went and I grabbed my trap launcher rune because I was lazy and hadn't grabbed it up until that point, and went to try and do the ZF pulls, and they're faster on a hunter than they are on a mage.
Yeah, hunters are really good. It's so much effort to do all the animals and all that stuff. I just didn't want to do it.
With what animals?
Like for your pet, how you have to go get all the abilities and all that stuff. I had made one on Alliance. I was a dwarf hunter, and then when I switched to Horde, I just said, no, it's just not for me.
That is a pain, but I mean, you only have to do it once, like at each level cap. So I mean, it's not bad.
Yeah, I don't know. I've always been like a melee class. Like I played Rogue forever. I'm really good at Rogue. Actually, if you look at my Wrath, okay, I'm gonna take that back and take myself down a tier. But like if you look at my Wrath parses and stuff like that, I literally had 99 straight across the board on everything up until ICC. ICC, our whole raid team kind of fell apart.
So either you're pretty good, or there's a lot of really bad rogues. Could go
That
either
was
way.
pretty good. I was in a really good raid too, and then unfortunately I got fortunately, yes, I got a job opportunity. So rather than playing a video game, I went and made more money.
That's good.
And then when I came back, my spot was taken.
Oh,
And I'm just here not making money and playing WoW instead.
not making.
I have a pretty good gig right now. I'm an operations manager for a parking company. So there's days where shit hits the fan and I got to do a lot of work. And then there's days where there's not much going on. It's great.
Those are the best days.
I work in a nursing home.
I assumed you did something with healthcare based on your hours.
Oh yeah, I cook. I'm the cook. I could never be a PSW or a nurse. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I just fill the residence and they get to clean it up.
That's what I do.
Yeah, I know, and I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I'm basically a PSW. Not by
Yeah.
title, but yeah, basically.
My aunt's an RN, and I used to do a lot of alarm systems. And trust me, I've seen some things. I can only imagine what happens in those daily.
Yeah.
It's an adventure, that's for sure. We all know what Al does, so we're not even
Yeah.
asking. We're not allowed to talk about where Al works.
I don't even want to talk about retail.
Listen, do you know what that place was called here before it was called that? It used to be called something else.
Sam's Club?
No.
No.
Price Club.
In the States.
Oh, right. I'm used to talking to people from the States. I thought you were talking about down. Yeah, because I have no idea then.
Canadian.
I know. I forget sometimes.
The Price Club.
Yeah, that's what it was. You Googling it over there? I see those hands moving.
No, my hands are moving on this. I already said it actually, but I probably got drowned out. But no, I know it's Price Club.
I have heard of Price Club. I didn't realize it was the same place.
Were all of them called that before it switched over, or just the one?
I thought it was just a maritime thing. So it's
I don't know.
But yeah, it was it's literally the same company. They didn't buy them out or anything. They just changed the name.
No, I
And
didn't
then
have
they
to
got
Google
see
that,
Price
don't
Club must have
worry.
just been a bad name. I cut Al off again. What'd you say, Al?
Said, no, I didn't have to Google that. Don't worry. I knew that one. No.
So what's do we want to get into our creepy question next?
A creepy question?
Or is there another one first?
No. There's not another one first.
Okay, so let's get into this question, and then we can talk more WoW after, because we gotta intersperse some nonsense. So so we have a scenario for you, you being Jordan. You're in Walmart, and you have a mission to make the cashier uncomfortable. What combination of 3 items do you bring up to lay on the checkout to freak them out the most?
There's too many ways to go about this. I can make it funny. I could go the sexual way. I could go the murder way.
I went
But-
the other way.
I just make it really funny. I go up with like a copy of the Notebook, a cucumber, and some lube.
That one's good.
Dude,
one's
no
good.
way. Let me tell you something, because I had an answer for this. And
Last Friday night.
we're 2/3 onto the same thing. Okay, I'm gonna tell you my story just so, and then you can go back to yours. I was thinking bottle of lube, but I wanted to open it. Cock ring. Don't tell me
Can
how.
you open this?
A cock ring, and then I wanted to bring an opened cucumber as well. So
An
both of us
open
had the lube
cucumber?
and the cucumber. What's that?
An open? Did you say an open cucumber?
Yeah, and an open bottle of lube.
So like.
Oh,
used
so
it
like
from
they
the
were
store.
used already. Got it. What was
I
yours?
can't
Sam?
believe you and I had 2 of the 3
was
same
like-
things.
Hey, you can do it with just one. You just go to the customer service with a pack of condoms and open one and say, "Hey, sorry, this didn't fit. Can I get a refund?"
Yeah.
There you go.
Then look at him and say, no, too big.
Yeah. May not be long, but it sure is skinny.
There you go. Or take it back and say, didn't work. Thanks a lot.
Oh, yeah.
So what was yours, Sam? What's your murder one?
It was like a bottle of bleach, duct tape, and cloths. Garbage
Cloth.
bag. It was garbage bags.
Plastic sheeting. You
Plastic
didn't go
sheeting,
full
one of
Dexter and do the plastic sheeting?
Oh,
Plastic, bleach, and duct tape.
Dexter is on Netflix now, by the way.
can I give you a better murder combination?
I'm
Martini.
gonna send you something after this, Josh. I don't want to talk about it on the podcast, but now that you reminded me of that,
All right.
Sam, how about
Yeah.
windshield washer fluid or antifreeze? Martini glasses and ice.
Ooh, that one's good. That one's better.
That's like a cult farewell party
Yeah.
kind of concoction. Like the don't drink the Kool-Aid kind of thing.
Don't drink the juice.
So you need like bulk cocktail glasses
Yeah.
and bulk antifreeze. It's getting kind of dark.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
Way to go, Sam.
What was yours?
yeah.
I couldn't think of one because I wanted to like look up the ingredients for like a homemade bomb or something, and then I had to set up the camera and stuff, and I forgot.
You get visits to your house for that. No joke. Actual visits to your house when you start looking up pressure cookers. And stuff.
I could just be like, no, look, I was doing research for a podcast. It's not what you think. It's not even that kind of podcast.
We might get
Doing
more
research for a World of Warcraft podcast, and I had to know how to make a homemade bomb.
Okay, sir, bend over and cough.
all of a sudden our listenership goes up, but it's all Canadian government.
Yeah, they're onto us. Crap. No, I don't think not enough people listen to us to draw that much attention.
You could do the other funny one too, where you like go buy a toaster, a bottle of Robitussin, and a notebook.
So yeah, the notebook's the common theme there.
No, an actual notebook. I didn't do that on purpose, I swear.
Oh, you don't find the Notebook movie depressing enough to need a toaster in a bathtub?
I've never seen it. I just thought it was funny.
I haven't seen it.
I know the
Has anyone
theory.
seen it?
I've never seen it.
I don't think anyone's actually ever watched the Notebook.
I watched a couple scenes.
It's a rom-com. That's all I really know about it.
Is
I just
it?
watched the
Yeah.
sex scenes. That's all.
Like it's a comedy?
Yeah,
I thought it was
Or
like a
sorry,
sappy
no,
dramatic.
It's a sappy dramatic
Okay, I was
romance
gonna
thing.
say I
Sorry.
had no idea the Notebook was a rom-com.
No, it's what's his face?
Ryan Gosling.
Ryan
Gosling.
Yes.
Rachel McAdams.
What's it about? You've seen it a bunch of times, right?
I just watched the sex scenes.
Didn't even know there was sex scenes in it. Who else is in it other than Ryan Gosling?
Rachel.
McAdams.
Oh, is she the Canadian one?
I don't know if she's Canadian.
Yeah, she's Canadian.
I think she's the Canadian one.
So is Ryan Gosling.
She's the one Canadian actor. He's Canadian?
You guys,
Yeah.
Really? Where's Ryan Gosling from?
Ryan Reynolds is Canadian, not Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Reynolds is Canadian.
yeah, Ryan Reynolds is from Vancouver.
Never mind. I was wrong.
Yeah,
Ryan
but
Gosling doesn't
Ian,
look like a Canadian.
She's Googling now.
I think he is actually. I think she's right.
Canadian actor.
Yeah.
Wasn't he in the Mickey Mouse Club or something?
He's from London, Ontario.
Really?
Huh.
He's only 43?
Yeah, he's older than you.
Wait, I mean, he's 43? I said that the wrong way. I didn't mean to say only. He looks younger than that. How old's Ryan Reynolds?
I just clicked on him. He's 47.
Wow.
Hey, you getting in trouble over there?
No, my wife came out. She was telling more jokes. She was just asking how many wizards I jerked off and how much gold I made.
You can get paid for doing that?
I've been doing it for free this whole time. No, like I said, she's not into gaming, so she's thinks I'm out here wasting my time.
Is it? Is that
in
the
the room watching murder shows?
Is that the gaming equivalent of somebody asking who won the sports ball game?
The sports ball game.
It reminds me of the meme of that girl. She's like, "Yay, sports!" She's at a college rally.
Yeah. No, that's what people do. I work with someone like that. Anytime he'll see like us watching sports on the TV at work, he'll be like, "Oh, a sports ball, eh?" And it's like, "Yeah, you're very funny. Thank you."
Okay, when we stop recording, you have to tell me who that is.
I will.
Okay.
Is it like a certain restaurant kind of guy?
A certain restaurant kind of guy?
Yeah.
From Newfoundland?
I don't know what you mean.
From Newfoundland?
Not McDonald's, not Burger King, but
Oh, no, it's not.
okay.
Wendy's.
That's why I said after, because you made it weird.
That'll mix everything weird. Or did I make it weird?
I don't know.
Hey,
I'm gonna
I
get
got
weird.
my answer without revealing anything that
Exactly.
you can see anyway.
I feel
I'm
like
about to get the blade eternal fire. Oh no, it's Blackstone ring.
Al just revealed to everybody that I work with Popeye. So thanks, Al. You got a what? Sorry?
I am.
Blackstone ring. It's your guys' best in slot right now.
Yes,
for
off
rings.
the princess, right?
Yep. So I just got my last wild offering. So while we were doing this podcast, I did that whole entire quest change so that I can get my head ruined.
You have to go to Meridon for that?
That's part
You
of
have to get the wild offering. So you can do ZF,
God.
Meridon,
the wild gods.
stuff like that.
What are you going on about, Al?
The wild gods.
The Wild Gods.
Yes.
Okay.
Is it? It's right there on my computer right now.
I
part
haven't
of the
looked at it
news.
yet.
It's part of
I
the
got
news.
the one. I got the one from the Emerald Dream rep, and
Ooh, that's a great one.
mine's actually good. I like mine. Or did you mean that seriously?
No,
Is yours not good?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Multi-shot with your not flame strike. What's it called?
Oh, the
Fire
rune.
shock?
I thought we're still talking about rings.
No, I was talking about the rune because he was doing the quest to get a rune, and I was like, the only level 50 rune I have so far is the one from the Emerald Dream rep, which you were like hyping up earlier. I thought you liked it, and then you were like,
No,
oh, it's crap.
I thought we were talking rings. I did. I redact. I liked my rune.
Oh, okay.
My rune
I got
from the
another one,
Emerald
though.
thing was feral.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
I got the balefire from the incursions. I didn't like the incursions either. I feel like it's just such an easy way out. I think they should have been like a daily thing or something like that.
It's the ability to spam them kind of made because I mean, me and Sam we barely play, and we got to 50 in like 2 days.
Yeah.
It
But-
was so easy.
I think
It was
it's
Yeah,
fun,
you guys
though.
are actually 50 before me, and it's just like my power went out on day one. So
Yeah.
Excuses.
excuses are like assholes. Everybody's got one.
You had enough power to get on Discord and post that you had no power. So like, what's up
You
with
can
that?
use that without internet.
I was on my phone. Thank you.
No, what you do, what I've done, and I've done this before, it's a thing that works, is how many laptops do you have?
I have no laptop. I have my work laptop, which is no
shoot.
laptop.
Am I the only one
I,
that has a pile of laptops?
Yeah.
Oh, so what you can do is laptops have a battery, right? So you just turn it on with your laptop battery and hotspot your phone, and you can play without any power or internet for like 2 hours.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure not everybody has 80 gigs of data.
It takes almost no data to play WoW over a hotspot. Like it takes
He is
very
correct. I used to do a lot of like, so I went to school for information system specialist. I did a lot of alarm systems, PBX systems, and things like that. But now I I don't know where I was going with this, to be honest with you. I can't
you
remember.
you said I was correct, so I'm intrigued.
Because we were talking about 80 gigs.
I just said it takes hardly any data to play WoW over hotspot.
Yeah, so I used to travel and stay in hotels all the time, and the Wi-Fi is always shitty. It's like not consistent, so you constantly be like flying across. I can't deal with that. That's why I had to fix my webcam before we started this. So I'm that guy that has to fix all the nerdy issues. I think Josh is the same way.
Yeah.
I used to be. Like I used to when I was in high school, especially, and a bit in college.
I did not know.
I used to build all my own computers. Like I wouldn't go to the store and buy a computer. I would like go buy all the parts and I'd build my own systems. And I knew like everything back then. But then over the years, having like people like Sam and the kids around, it takes away time for that. And I've lost my knowledge. Like I feel like I could build a darn good like AMD Celeron
Then do it.
machine from like
Don't
2000.
It's gotten a lot easier, so you don't actually have to use the ribbons, and you don't have to do anything like that anymore. The hardest thing is putting thermal paste on your CPU and sticking a all-in-one water supply on it.
That was my
Other than
question.
that, it's literally just plug and play everything. It's so. It's so mind-numbingly easy now that the hardest part is just making it look super nice and neat inside. So where I have mine up in my cupboard, I don't have a front door on it because I need to have some exhaust going in there, even though it's water cooled.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, like you guys seen the picture of mine earlier. It's you can't see really any wires.
You know, it's kind
Yeah.
of funny. I've looked into building my own computer. I've never done it, but when you said it was so much easier, you just got to do this, and I was about to ask you the question. I said, as long as we don't have to deal with the goo or the paste, I'm in. And then you said you still have to deal with the goo and the paste. Like, crap.
It's so easy. All you do is just take a couple dabs. You just put the thing on top, screw her down, good to go.
Well, when I was reading up on it, it's the whole idea of not contaminating it when you put it in. I just get all paranoid. Oh, I'm going to touch it and ruin my computer.
I was gonna say, what are you doing to it, Al?
Most of the new ones come with it pre-applied to the actual surface of the all-in-one, so you just clamp it down. You don't even have to worry about spreading it. I would suggest putting Arctic thermal paste on it, but that's just me.
Sweet.
You don't want to spread your contamination, Al.
Yeah.
I keep
But no, what he's saying is it's de-ionized, I believe is the word, so it doesn't conduct any electricity at all. And the sweat from your hand, like the moisture, can actually get in with the liquid and potentially cause a short or a spark.
I could never do it then.
I actually the last computer that I actually built myself caught fire.
And you still have it in the
I don't think. Oh yeah, it's still downstairs. I don't think it
Keep
was.
it. You never know when you need that part.
Well, that's the thing. I have so many computers down there, and I do. I've used them because I've built two now. I built two separate computers to play EverQuest on out of old spare parts, so it comes in handy. But yeah, I had some dust build up inside the case, and it must have sparked at one point. And I was sitting, and I was playing WoW, and I was getting ready for a raid. And I looked down, and because I had like one of the clear plexiglass sides on it, I looked down and there were flames inside my tower. And I remember thinking, I don't think that's supposed to be there.
He's like, I don't remember downloading that screensaver. Oh, that's not my screen.
This game
that's
is
not the
fire.
monitor. So yeah, it was winter. So I yanked the cords out of the back. I picked up the tower. I ran outside and I sat it in the snowbank until it went out. And but it was just the motherboard that burnt. I was able to pull the RAM out of it, and I stuck it in something else, and the video card was still good. So
Do you have the Logitech's G600. Is that what you use, Josh?
For which?
Your mouse.
Um,
Flip it upside down. Logitech G600.
G600. Yeah.
I actually switched back to this. I had the what is it here? The Razer Naga Pro.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't see, it's too dark here.
No, I
But
can't see it.
it's terrible, man. I don't know. I'd never suggest Razer.
Is it the one you sent me a picture of?
No, the one I sent you the picture of was a very cheap one. It's called Red Dragon. They
Oh.
actually have great mechanical keyboards, like the small ones, for a half decent price. But once you get used to them, it's night and day. I found that I got so much better at my character just playing with the extra buttons.
Yeah, it can. When I actually put the effort into using it, it makes a big difference. But half the time, I just can't be bothered.
Nah.
With classic, there's not enough buttons that you need. Like in
See, I always came from an FPS shooter, so there's only so many buttons that I ever use, right? And my hands are always in those spots. And now to like extend my fingers into like these other, yeah, I don't know. I'm weird. My keybinds are pretty funny, actually. That's a segment you guys should do. Is people's keybinds.
what's a keybind?
The buttons that you push.
No, I was asking Sam if she knows.
I always push the wrong one because I can't remember what I programmed them to.
Yeah, well, I mean, you've got keybinds on your mouse that
I
you
have
use through
one,
Voodoo.
two.
But yeah, no, I found that the extra buttons came in handy in Wrath because like my Paladin has so many stinking abilities. Like Wrath Paladin, and it probably only gets worse in later expansions. I didn't play enough after that to really remember. But like I've got like 20 different things that I might have to use situationally in a raid. So yeah, I've got them all hotkeyed to my mouse because it's easy. It's easier for me to move my thumb and hit one of my side buttons than it is for me to hit something on my keyboard. So
How do you?
The other thing that I do with
how do I what?
How do you? Which number is what?
Well, if you do it often enough, your thumb remembers on its own. You don't have to think about it.
Didn't know thumbs had brains, but okay.
Yeah, no, honestly, it's just it's rows of three. So 1, 2, 3, and then the other ones are 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then the bottom ones I'm actually using the G20 key for my push to talk.
Okay.
See, and it's handy. It's right in your hand already. And the great thing about your thumb is you don't click one of the top buttons with it. So your thumb's usually not doing anything. Like what does your thumb even do?
The case of ours, that far right button on it, I actually changed that to shift.
This one.
So that, yeah, so I actually make mine shift, or I used to do alt before. So I just press that while I press the buttons, and it's easy peasy.
Did you remap it to something like in the mouse? Because I couldn't figure out how to bind that in game.
Yeah, you just bind it through the Logitech program.
Oh, okay.
So you can go in and you can actually set whatever individual button you want, and you take it off G shift and change it to like shift button.
See, I never used that one because it wouldn't let me bind it in game, and I didn't feel like going out and changing it outside a game. So that was kind of a lost button. Although it's handy having an extra one up on the top because you got multiple fingers up there. I need to make better use of my mouse. But for classic, I switched and I just used my little like 6-button mouse instead because
What I have.
I'm a hunter. I only have like 3 buttons to push.
Yeah, Josh got me a gaming mouse for Christmas.
You like it?
I use it.
See, I mean, some husbands get their wives like a vacuum, or well, I know you want a vacuum, but like. I guess it's still the same. I got you something that I want you to have. She wants a vacuum so bad.
Do you know how much
vacuums?
No.
Don't buy a Dyson.
So much, what?
That's what she wants.
No.
Do not buy a Dyson. It's not worth it.
Do you know how much
I
money
just
that
wanted a
is?
cordless one.
She was talking about the cordless, like the battery-powered chargeable Dyson the other day, and I was like, "Why do we need a vacuum?"
No, the thing is, they're great while they're great when you first get them, but later on, I find that they're just terrible, and you can't find anybody to repair them.
Oh.
See there, our raid leader says vacuums are bad. So We're
We
not.
have
We,
a
don't,
Just a few bad experiences.
we do have a central.
What I am honestly going to do though is I would love to go get a drink and talk to my wife before I go to raid. And I feel terrible because I feel like I've been cutting Al off all night and he hasn't really talked much. Why don't you guys finish this up without me? And
Don't feel
I
bad about
really
me.
appreciate you guys having me.
No, that's all good because we got Al's got a new segment he wants to do, and we don't really need you for that. So thanks for.
Thank you for joining
I
us.
didn't mean that in an insulting way, but yeah, no thanks because I know
Oh,
you got to
no.
get the raid, and wives get cranky if you don't talk to them. So it's all good.